Hello there, how you doing? Todd Walters, Platinum Coach. Hey, just a short video about something that came up recently. And I guess it was at the last conference, maybe the last two, where there was a big discussion going on about, not putting your listings into the MLS. Now, that's not an uncommon practice, but I wanted to show you something that I'm sure you'll be amazed by that will get you a lot more business in regards to that. That will be coming up for discussion over the course of at least a couple of sessions in various forms in Orlando at the System MegaConference. So if you haven't registered for the Craig Proctor System MegaConference coming up for members only in Orlando, here it is right here. Okay, it's July, when is it? Yeah, July 26, 27, and 28. You can see that right there. Let me blow that up. And then I want to show you this little simple Word document that will probably, I don't know, double, triple, quadruple your income. That is a strategy among the titanium members in the Craig Proctor system. So if you'll give me 10 minutes, I think you'll be blown away. And that's not an overstatement. So, but check this out. This is the System MegaConference, July 26th, 27th, and 28th. I downloaded the agenda. Have you guys checked this out? Man, this thing looks freaking amazing. That's the Broker Owner Summit agenda I was looking at. But let's look at the System MegaConference here. View, download agenda. Check this bad boy out. Have you seen this? Man, this thing looks really good. All right, so there's a cover letter. I like that, and great job. System MegaConference. So I'm not going to go through the agenda with you. I want to show you this non-MLS, but we're going to squeeze that in here, okay? We're going to start with it at 1 o'clock on the first day. That's when it's going to come up for the first time. Okay, this is a trade secret that real estate agents outside of our system just don't know about. They're not doing, they're not going to do. So if you like the idea of exclusivity and an uncopyable business and just overall getting a lot more business, like people calling you on the telephone saying, hey, I want to talk to you about selling my house, or I want to talk to you about buying a house. If you like that, this is for you. So we're going to start that at 1 o'clock on the day one in Orlando. Again, this is the System MegaConference, July 26, 27, and 28 in Orlando. So if you're not there, you are absolutely going to miss this, and it is a massive moneymaker. Like, let's take a look. Okay, so non-MLS listing process. This is a summary from a working document or manual on this process that our multi-millionaire agents are using. Even Craig Proctor, okay, talked about this on the Friday Marketing Clinic. He said, what's the big rush to go out there and list a home and put it in MLS? It only makes sense that if you don't do that, you're likely to generate more business and make more money. And that's a head scratcher for the average real estate agent. But look, we would not tell you to not put your listings in MLS. We would not tell you to do that. But what we would tell you would be is to question industry norms and standards. So I'm going to set this up for you so that you can understand it. And when we get together in Orlando on the first day, this is going to be one of the things that will be a good topic of discussion for you, teaching, learning, and discovery. And I guarantee you that if you follow through with it, you will increase your business primarily from now business prospects, buyers, and sellers. Okay, so if you haven't registered for the Craig Proctor System MegaConference, get to the coaching site and let's make that happen. All right, so what is this then? Well, problems. All right, problem. Industry norm is you list a home, you rush to put it in MLS. A prospect drives by your listings, they go to Google to research, and you do not show up. Instead, Redfin shows up, Zillow shows up, even competing brokerages. All right, as a matter of fact, I'm going to blow this up and I'm going to read that problem again so that you guys can see it even on your smartphone. Problem, okay? Industry norm, you list a home, you rush to put it in MLS. A prospect drives by your listing, they go to Google to research, you do not show up. Instead, Redfin, Zillow, even competing brokerages show up with your listing as if it's theirs. Okay, so what we're discovering is that more and more people are Googling up properties they're interested in to gather more information on them, to find out the nitty-gritty behind it. Okay, I don't think that's a secret for you. All right, now let's look further at it. More common is a prospect that Google searches homes for sale in an area, and your listing shows up, but on other people's websites. Redfin, Zillow, Realtor.ca, Trulia, Realtor.com, etc. Now, you may on some of these sites show up as the listing agent, but you're forced to show up in syndication as the same as all other agents. So by playing the ball game that way, by their rules, they force you into being not who you are. You are not like the other real estate agents in this marketplace that you're in. You're in the Craig Proctor system. This is home for the top 1% of real estate professionals in North America. So you can't show up like everybody else does. If you do, you're pretty much going to get what everybody else gets. So we understand that problem. Okay. So what are the results? Well, the results of that is there's just no reason for the prospect to contact you over their familiar friend in the business. Or some of these businesses like Redfin, they're pretty clever, and Zillow at just getting the prospect to contact them. Okay. And I know that you really don't like the idea of paying for leads on your own listings. So yeah, I understand, right? So trending is burying the who the listing agent is at the bottom of that listing details page. And you can see Redfin for an example. All right. So the outcome of the problem is obvious. You are losing prospects to competitors who simply leverage your listing to get leads. In other words, you're just getting out marketed with your own stuff. So what's the solution here? Well, the solution is do not put the listing in MLS, at least not immediately. Reject norms and standards and disrupt how the whole thing is done. Just disrupt how the whole thing is done. This will likely lead to better outcome for your clients for sure, because it eliminates, or at least it tries to eliminate, competing counsel, and it puts the seller first. Does everybody understand that? Versus the buyer, who is going to buy their home anyway, because you can find them. You don't need the home in MLS to get the buyers, as you've discovered. So when we get together, and I'm not telling you again, don't rush out there and just not put an MLS and like, okay, what do I do now? Well, there are two things that it's a dual strategy, okay, that we're looking for. Let me blow that up so you guys can see that. That's 20-point font. Let's blow that up to 20-point font. Okay. So it's a dual strategy when you list a home. One is to sell the property, okay? And you do that by obviously marketing to sell the home. Two, check it out, blow that up so you can see it on your smartphone. Two, use the property to generate traffic to you. In other words, use the property to run ads. So one of them is running ads on the property, and the other one is using the property to run ads. You got that? All right. So we're going to pick it up there when we get together in Orlando, okay, at the System MegaConference, July 26 through 28. Now that's just one. Let me repeat. That's just one of the sessions. Okay, just one. And we're going to have to break that down into about 2 hours of work. So that you will, and I'm telling you, if you do this, you will absolutely get more business. You'll be happy. Your clients will be happy for sure, because our home's going to sell without competing counsel many times. Okay, so let's take a look here. What are we going to do when we get together Friday, July 26th, and what else we got? Saturday, July 27th, and Sunday, July 28th. All right, so let's take a look. I'm not going to run through the whole agenda here, but let's see what we got. All right, so we're going to start the day out on day one, okay, getting our materials and get your credentials. You're not getting in the room unless you have your credentials on, so make sure you get there in time to get that. We're going to start out by looking at these 6 boxes that we work within, but I want you to look at it in 2 ways. There's growth of your business and there's an expansion of your business. Growth and expansion, and they are different. Expansion of your business is more market proof than growth of your business. Growing your business is smart. Like, for example, if you're spending $500 on some marketing system and it makes you $5,000, okay, well, it only makes sense to spend $1,000 to make $10,000. That would be growing. Okay, expansion will be rolling into another marketing system that you're not doing right now. Now you've got 2 things going that work, so you're more market proof in your business. I'm going to show you how this works right out of the chute. So because that can only work with a marketing system, because if you've got to get up every day and prospect and all that kind of gets, you just not, that's not a marketing system. It requires too much of you. All right. Then we're going to get right into what's happening right now with the remarketing campaigns to get prospects on Facebook calling you. So we've been working on this throughout the year, and this will lead us into the Social Media Marketing Summit in Toronto a few weeks later, but that's going to be at 10:30 to noon. Okay, I just talked about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. What about 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock? Yeah, so when you generate leads, the Craig Proctor system kicks in. You may think that the Craig Proctor system is just generating the lead. Au contraire, the majority of the Craig Proctor system happens after you get the lead, so that we can generate the lead, then have the lead call us. All right, so your marketing systems or remarketing systems are really follow-up systems, which are aimed at getting the prospects to chase you down. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do a better job of that and create that system and put it in place. All right, then we're going to get more into the best of the best video marketing systems, from live video to YouTube search engine optimization, and then carry it from there into compounding those videos that you guys are doing or using, okay, and producing, and spreading them out over several platforms like LinkedIn, for example, or an Instagram. And we call it content compounding. Okay, how about this? Whenever one of your prospects go to Amazon, there you are on Amazon. Like, they see your ads, click, there's your video. Wouldn't that be cool? Well, that will happen for you if you lean into what we're doing, but I doubt it's going to be delayed or may not happen at all unless you're here in Orlando at the System MegaConference. Okay, and then after dinner on the first day, we're going to get back together. I'm going to show you how to take everything social media and get that incorporated into your listing presentation so that the seller understands it and benefits it, and you're positioning it as a unique selling proposition. Let me repeat, your social media marketing systems that many of you are doing should be a unique selling proposition for your sellers, in terms of lead generation and buyer generation, and getting their home sold faster at their price and with the least amount of hassle. So the listing presentation for Platinum members has been updated a bit. I'd like for you to see that, and that'll sort of round out the first day. And by then, you're going to need a little networking cocktail party time. All righty. So hey, that's just the first day. So I hope that gets you pretty excited, especially when we're talking about that. Okay, that should get you very interested. Okay, if you like the idea of getting your listing sold at the seller's terms, a lot easier with a lot less friction and hassle, okay, and generating a lot more business than you're getting now every time you do take on a property, so that you can help those people find other houses and get more listings from it. If you like that, that alone is worth the 3 days in Orlando, okay, that alone. So anyway, wanted to share some of that with you. I'm going to put this on our coaching site and send that out to everybody. And this is the first of many little mini updates for me on what's going to be happening at the System MegaConference. You'll be hearing from others as well. So we look forward to seeing you there. Get to CraigProctorCoaching.com, okay, and register. Schedule in the events tab. And right there, System MegaConference. You can view event details, download the agenda, and register. If you're a broker owner, remember there's the Broker Owner Summit, okay, the Millionaire Broker Owner Summit on July 24th and 25th, okay? And while I'm mentioning it to you, August 9th, 10th, and 11th, Toronto is the first ever Craig Proctor System Social Media Marketing Summit. Okay, more about all that later. All right, so we'll see you in Orlando, July 26, 27, and 28. Until then, let's keep working. This is the year of quantum leaps. Go serve big.